Today's date is July 28th, 2020, Tuesday. The time is approximately 2:17 p.m. I'm just at my grandmother's residence. I won't give the address. I'm homeless outside. I'm sleeping in the tent. And that's my nephew. He's smoking weed. That is not crystal meth. Weed is legal. They sell it in stores. It's like, so. I'm about to call my social assistance worker Haley Ramsey in respect to an illegal eviction that I'm going to describe as intimidation and fabricating evidence from the Manitoba Justice Department and Winnipeg Police that led to my illegal eviction and to me being homeless. And I'm alleging they committed criminal intimidation and harassment and fabricated up evidence to say that I was selling drugs in and out of my residence on their surveillance. So if they don't have surveillance to verify that I was apparently selling drugs and that was the reason for coming to the house and eventually leading to my eviction, I would say that would be a conspiracy to fabricate evidence, intimidation, and public mischief. And if that's the case, which it probably most likely it's going to turn out to be, I'm asking for the city and the government to have me accommodated into possibly a witness security plan, witness security protection, and possibly to maybe like a hotel or a private and not protective, but a private location once I get my things sorted out. So I'm just going to call. The number I'm calling is 204-940-8386. You don't have to stay now if you don't want it. But if you want it, that's cool. Okay. I just wanted my nephew as a witness to see me that I was making this call today and that no one's helping me or assisting me. I also wanted to note there's a lot of construction crews in the background. I noticed in a lot of incidents I tried to report, there are always trucks pulling up, out.
Hillary Ramsey at 640 Main Street, downtown East Access Building, second floor, in order to follow public health recommendations on social distance. Employment and Income Assistance, EIA, is taking steps to reduce the need for in-person office visits. EIA is automatically extending all temporary health needs and medical eligibility until June 30th. If you are calling to apply for EIA or have questions about your eligibility or benefits, please call our new EIA call center at 204-948-2888 or 1-855-944-8111. If you have documents to send to EIA, you can email them to ia@email.mb.ca. Please be cautious sending personal information by email. All EIA offices...
Always loud. Every time I come here to report something, there's always a construction crew. Always loud. So I think it could be
email options and avoid in-person. Do not leave a message at this number. Record your message at the tone. After recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Hillary. This is Curtis Hastings calling. Today's date is July 28th, 2020. Tuesday, time's approximately 2 p.m. I'm just calling. The callback number is 204-589-1981. That is my grandmother's. I'm also making a video of this right now. This is the call to say that I have not, I was illegally evicted from my residence from 101 Lorne Avenue. I'm alleging that this incident was done in conjunction as a criminal conspiracy by the Winnipeg Police and Manitoba Justice Department to commit intimidation and to fabricate evidence. They allege that I was selling drugs in and out of my residence and that I was on their surveillance doing it. I denied it, obviously. I haven't been doing that kind of stuff, and if that's what they allege, and if I'm not on their surveillance the way this Justice Department official alleged, then I'm going to be alleging they lied, fabricated legal evidence to enter my residence and to continue the conduct that they did. The reason I'm calling is because I had an assistance review and I was evicted on the spot. I was only able to grab what was in front of me, documents and things like that. The landlord...
Send the message, press pound. To replay this message, press 1. To
to append to your recording, press 2.
Just gonna press
to mark
pound.
the message urgent, press 3. To mark the message private, press
3
Message marked urgent. To send the message, press pound.
pound.
Message confirmed. Goodbye.
Time is 2:22 p.m. So I'll leave it at that. I'll try to call her again maybe tomorrow morning, and I'm going to call the city. And I think that pretty well explains it. I haven't been keeping my notes. I've been writing lots, and I haven't been keeping the time foolishly. I'm starting to think that I'm being subject to a major fraud by the governments of Canada here. I think they're going to try and cover this up and get someone else to take credit for it. I'm convinced that when I'm able to uncover organized serial murders being committed on my family, and that the government, when I spoke to the police on July 18th, it was the next day they came to evict me. When I produced the shirt of my mother where it said October 3rd on the shirt, and then on the back the volunteer, the police turned around and indicated that maybe that they thought I was being too, I guess, hard, or whatever. Maybe I was too hardcore, that they thought I was a psycho, and that's why they maybe convinced my mom to be a part of something. If they don't have my mom wearing that shirt, that's called first-degree murder, and you guys took advantage of my mentally ill mother, disabled as well, I might add. So, but his attitude was that he tried to shift that onto me. So I'm led to believe that my mom, there's indication that she was speaking to Tara Diamond and Donna Koss. I'm going to be alleging anyone that had any behind the doors involvement with my mother, most likely committed the murder with the intent to continue this fraud. The evidence of the birthday conspiracy, organized crime, government fraud, and corruption can all be found on the birthday conspiracy day. So this implicates the governments. Anyone that's involved in obstructing this in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to be pursuing you guys for high treason. That goes for gang members, relatives, attorneys, anyone. And then I'm going to ask for them that for any money or anything that was taken from this, any organized crime proceeds, any government fraud, I'm going to be asking North America to demand that all your guys' houses and vehicles and phones and accounts and everything get put under investigation for what's going on here, because this is high treason. That's the worst kind of charge you can come up with at all. I mean, you guys are sickening, fucking pigs. So, and that includes my family that are thinking they're going to get away with this. So, good for you fucking faggots.